Are self-esteem and confidence the same thing? Welcome to the School of Self-Worth Live. I'm Sam Osborne, the Self-Worth Guy. Today we're talking about whether self-esteem and confidence is the same thing. And if you remember one thing from this episode, they are not exactly the same, but they've got some crossover in their meaning. So look, we're going to go through self-esteem and confidence individually, but just a quick soundbite for you. Self-esteem is an estimation of your worth and your value, and confidence is self-trust or self-reliance. Let's go into self-esteem and confidence in a little bit more detail. So self-esteem, it is an estimation of your value and your worth. And I want you to look into, let's say, the 7 areas of life, not the only areas of life, it's just an easy framework to break this down. So you might look at your self-esteem in your physical area of your life. How much worth and value do you have in your health, in your vitality, in your endurance, in your diet? How is your sleep? Think about how much value you are getting from these things and how much value and focus you are putting into these things. And you're going to get a good indication of whether you have self-esteem in those areas. Do you value them? Do you value your physical health? Do you value the physical area of your life? And is it returning value to you? Is it giving you something of worth in return? You could also look into your mental area of your life. So your education, your knowledge, your wits, your awareness, your reflection ability. Are you able to say, yes, I have a lot of worth in that area of my life. I have a lot of value that comes from my thinking power, my creativity, my reflection abilities, my ability to empathize with other people, to relate, to know what is going on socially in my surroundings. So estimate what your worth is in your mental area of your life, the mental dimension. You could also think of what is your self-esteem in your, let's go with another one, your relationships. You might be thinking, okay, how do I gauge my self-esteem in my relationships? You can say, well, do I have quality friendships? Do I have a loving and intimate relationship with someone? Do I have friends, family who like to be around me and I like to be around them? Do I get value and worth from the relationships in my life? And you can gauge your self-esteem that way. You can do the same thing in your spiritual life. Do you have a meaningful cause? Does that give you worth? Do you derive value from knowing your purpose in life? Maybe you've got a religious or spiritual cause that you are dedicated to. That's something of worth. And you, by analyzing this area of life, you can say, yeah, I've got a good estimation of my worth, and it's definitely giving me some return. It's giving me enjoyment and satisfaction and fulfillment. Another area of your life could be your finances, the moolah people. And you might be thinking, okay, how much self-esteem do I have when it comes to my finances? And you really just have to look at your bank account and say, okay, is there any savings, or do I just blow my cash as soon as I get it on low priority things? And that's not really a good indication of your self-esteem. You want to have some savings. You want to be doing something for your finances. You want to at least be tracking your income and your outcome with a budget every month or an annual budget, just so you've got that under control and you at least know where you are, reducing debt, these sorts of things. So you can check out your financial area of your life to see how much self-esteem you have. And you can go on into different areas, your social area, your education, your business. There's lots of areas you can look into to estimate your value. All right, so that's self-esteem. Self-esteem is an estimation of your worth and your value. Let's now look at confidence. So confidence, I think, if you break the word down, it could also mean confide, to confide in yourself, to have trust in yourself, or to have self-reliance. So you can ask yourself, do I have self-reliance? How high is my confidence? How much self-trust do I have for myself? Again, you can look into the 7 areas of your life. You go, Do I trust my thinking powers in my mental area of life? Do I trust myself when I'm in social situations? Can I trust myself with my finances? Can I trust myself with my purpose, my career? Do I have a sense of that I can rely on myself when I'm with relationships or getting into a relationship or getting out of a relationship? Can I trust myself when I'm starting a business or maybe growing a business? Do you have the ability to rely on your decision making, on taking action, on disciplining yourself? That's confidence, and that is a practical way to measure it. So, in summary, self esteem is an estimation of your value and your worth, and confidence is self trust or the amount of self reliability that you have. So, if you've enjoyed this video, I've got a free gift for you. It's called Crush Imposter Syndrome Forever, the Starter Kit for Bulletproof Confidence. And you can get it at the links above on Facebook and LinkedIn, below on below on YouTube. And it's also in the description on Spotify if you're listening. And I want to invite you to join the School of Self-Worth Facebook group. Come and say hi. That's the best place to get hold of me. Ask your questions. I'd love to make a video for you. And if you've remembered one thing from this episode, self-esteem is an estimation of your worth and your value, and confidence is your level of self-trust and self-reliance. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.